Hi, this is Aman. So before recording this video, I was doing some extra work that I have to do in order to achieve my daily target. That's why I was completing that task. And actually no, today one thing that I want to mention here is that I have one English duration or the English schedule or the English timing where I listen English at 1 hour, I practice English 1 hour, I read read in English about 15 or 20 minutes, and then I record this video and I record another video of 3 minutes that I put on Instagram. But today somehow I got very late to start this process, and if this process takes around 3 or 3.5 hour daily, and I'll give. But today I started it late. Uh, I started watching podcast 6 p.m. till the 7 p.m. I watched it. Then after I record video, and then after I did some extra things that I have to do. But today when I'm recording this video, it's about 9 p.m. and I got late till date. Now I always go to the went to the bed. Always, it's my daily routine. But today I'm recording. Actually today I have feel one more important topic is that, you know uh, I don't know how many of you familiar with this situation, the the situation that I want to share with you. That have you have you any friend have you any friend, cousin, or someone else around you that person loved you the most, but you didn't love back, and because his realities, he's not good at anyone, but he's particularly good at you, and you can't avoid him because he's your cousin or something else. He loves you a lot, he helps you in every situation, but you don't help him back, and still he keeps putting you, he still supports you. Have you ever met this kind of person? Well, I have one friend who constantly love me, really, he really support me financially, everything he support me. But honestly, I didn't love him back. I don't love him anymore. And the reason is that why I'm not loving, because I have been with about 15 or 17 years, because he's my cousin. And you know with him I spent almost many years, and because of this I got to know his attitude, his anger, his behavior towards other people. Of course, his behavior, his attitude towards me is very, very good. It is fantastic. He loves me. He everything did good for me till date now. But when I look him and see what he did to others, some negative things, of course, then this keeps me always put behind me that I should not go too close that person, because it might harm you. Because I'm so conscious, I'm talking about myself, I'm so conscious about that, being bullied or something else. And that's why I always keep in a riddle that I should not keep friendship with her, with him. I should not go to with him, or something like thought came in mind regularly. But when I look at him, he is really nice to me. He is supporting me in every situation. He overall he support me a lot, but I didn't love back. And that's my problem. And because of this situation, I know he's good to me, but he's not good same way to others, because I know him very well. And I don't know why I'm feeling that we should not be friends. And somehow I always think about that I should quit his friend, I have to tell him. But again, when I see his effort towards me, he then I again think about that. If I'm not doing, if I'm more conscious, because I have seen what he did with others, maybe might be can do with me. I think I'm too serious. I don't know it is really or not, but I can't tolerate such kind of behavior. Nowadays, I constantly thinking about this situation, that what should I do in order to get get through this situation, because I can't tell him that I don't like you because this, and even though I can't say to them I don't want to be friends with you, this kind of things I can't say. And I genuinely feel that he's not good to me. But still, when I look back at him and realize he's very good to me, and I don't know what should I do next. But sometimes I feel really bad about it, that he's doing everything for me, but I'm not doing anything to him, even though I didn't pick his calls, or I didn't reply his messages. I mean I'm ignoring him. He knows it. Still, he loves me back. And what should I do in this situation? Because at one side my mind tells I should not keep friendship with him, and on the other side his behavior towards me, his 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 attitudes towards me is very very nice to me. And in between these two things, I'm stuck in between thing. I'm not able to decide what to do, because till late now everything is going on, but in reality I don't like him very much. Of course he's not, no, he's not aware of that I don't like him, because I I can't tell you, it's my instinct that says that I should not keep friendship with him. And about this problem, this specific problem, I talked about one of my brother, and he didn't give me any specific what should I do, what should I not do, but he was telling to me that, Aman, of course, you think your instinct said you should not, your his action says you should, and in between those two things, you have to keep yourself at a position where you can think about your genuine interest. You need to think again, because those person who is kind to you, you must be kind to them. It's not the reciprocity, but it is a humanness. And you have to be very careful to analyzing this situation. And he one more thing told me, that it might be, Aman, that whatever your instinct says is probably not good, because people are not good or bad. They are just the product of consequences of environment, consequences of certain behaviors, certain environment. And and whenever you saw him in a position where he was not good at any particular person, and you see him in that position, that's why you are thinking that he's not good for me, because he can do that same thing with me. But I mean, you need to think that whatever his behavior towards other people, it might be that the other people did wrong to him. It might be possibility that other people was actually in bad. So what, in case of this reality, because you have built your whole assumption on this basis that he's not good at other, that's why he can't good at me. This is not the valid reason. And this is because people have different attitude towards